Hi, Cancer. Are you ready to see what May has in store for you and what psychic predictions and messages my spirit guides are going to bring to you this month of May 2026? I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for May 2026. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in May and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Cancer, now on to your May 2026 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have is Three of Pentacles. And this is a card that can symbolize expanding your work, expanding your business, expanding your craft, paying attention to craftsmanship and attention to detail. It could also be focusing on your investments and finances and money and working on improving or building that as well. So it could be either work or finances or both. I do feel like you're feeling like you have to pay special attention and care to something, and it could be debts, bills you're paying, or credit card statements and payments, like things like that, like anything to do with bank accounts, statements of any kind, and bills of any kind. Credit card statements, bank statements, bills, like you having to focus on that or paying special attention. Maybe you had recently had your account hacked, or you found an error that you got charged for something you didn't get, or you didn't get refunded for something you returned or something. So now you could be on super high alert in May, or maybe other months moving forward beyond that. Some of you are giving yourself a boost financially. So if you own your own business, you could be giving yourself a raise, or you could be receiving a raise if you work for someone else. Some of you may be really focused on something either at work or in your finances where you're like, how do I straighten this out? So there could be some error, miscalculation, some complex or complicated situation that arose that now, in either your work or your finances or both, that now you need to put your attention on, focus, and straighten out, get in order, make right. If you have your own business, you may feel like you have to build it bigger and better. What was that movie? Build It and They Will Come. I forget what it's called. It's about baseball. I'm hearing that quote in the ethers. So, build it and they will come. In your case, it's build it bigger and better and they will come. So maybe you have a YouTube channel or a Rumble channel, or you have some other kind of business that you need to build it up, build it bigger, offer more products, more services, cover more territory, have it in, different places. So that could help you out. That comes up here as like build it and they will come. But in your case, it's build it bigger and they will come. If you own your own business, or it could be about your finances, you may really want to take it apart, take certain things apart. So maybe you have finances that you need to spread out. not keep in one account. Maybe you need to diversify, put in stocks, put in bonds, put in cryptocurrency, put in land. It could also be maybe you have money invested in a particular stock or crypto and you need to spread it around. Don't keep it all in one spot. Some of you, it could be about that. So the next card in your reading is Four of Cups. And this is ruminating, going within, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, worriment, worrying about the past, maybe having difficulty in making a decision. This card can sometimes indicate being apathetic, like you just don't care. There is some kind of blessing or opportunity that could come to you, but you have to notice it and recognize it and not ignore it. Some of you are going to get offered a job. And for some of you, it could be in a job where you already work. And they could be saying, hey, we're giving you the offer to move to this department or that department. So you could, so it could be a new job to you within a business or company where you already work. You could be, if you're trying to get a new job, you could have a job opportunity be offered to you from one that you've interviewed for. That's come up a few times for some of the signs so far, and I'm reading you at sign number 7. I go in the order my guides tell me to do for the different signs, and I've heard this before. So you're not the only sign that's getting a new job opportunity could come to you. It could be within the same company or business you already work for, or it could be a new business or company that you could work for if you want to take it. I feel like you need to believe in yourself more, have more faith in your abilities. You may also feel like you don't trust people. There could be this feeling of, I don't trust the government, or I don't trust the powers that be, or I don't trust the people that run this business or company, or it could be even trusting friends or family. But there's this lack of you feeling like you don't trust people. But the way my guides are making me feel is like, it's especially if a company or business you work for offers you a new position or job, you don't trust them. You don't trust why they're doing it, or you don't trust something about it. If it's a company or business that you never worked for before and they offer you a job, you may not feel like you trust them. Like, oh, they're telling me I'm going to have these hours and this pay, but I feel like when I get started at the job, they're going to change it, or it's not going to come through the way they're talking about. It may be a time where you really need to marshal your forces and your energy and build up your forces and energy and strength and make yourself stronger. So maybe you want to do that through taking vitamins and minerals, or taking more care of your physical well-being and exercise, like walking, swimming, biking, combination of things. You could feel disgruntled that in the past you feel like, I've always done the right thing, or I tried to do the right thing, and then I get dumped on. It's not acknowledged, or it goes unappreciated. Like, you could feel like this is something that's happened, especially it could either be in your family life or in the workplace, or it could be in a club, group, or organization you belong to that you didn't devote a lot of time and attention to. And you may feel like they don't appreciate what I'm doing. So the next card in your reading, you have another 4. You have 4 of Swords. And this is a pause, a resting phase, a meditative state, a recuperation from an illness. It can also indicate prayer. You definitely need more sleep. Maybe some of you are just naturally going to sleep more, but it comes up here like you need more sleep. Your dreams are going to be very, very intense. I would keep a record of your dreams, write them down, or get a digital voice recorder. Like I have one of these. Sometimes if my dreams are really, intense or seem like they're important, I'll record it on an audio when I wake up so I don't forget it. So I would keep a record somehow of your dreams in the month of May. And this may have already been happening, and it could continue to happen past May. Spending more time outside would be better for you. I feel like you need more time in nature, more peace, more quiet, more nature would benefit you. You could feel like a lot is expected of you in May. Like pressure being put on you, or a lot of responsibilities being put on you, or high expectations are expected of you. Now, who's doing that? Is it happening in your family or your significant other? Is it happening at work? Or is it happening in some group or club you're part of? I don't know because it's a general reading, but you could feel like I have a lot of responsibilities. People are expecting a lot of me. Could be a prevailing undercurrent in your life in May. And I feel that this could be something that would continue on. And if you feel like there's things that are just getting under your skin and making you nuts, you need a break from it. Like maybe it's at work and you could feel like I need a vacation, or I need a leave of absence, or I need some time off. It could be in your personal life. You could feel like people in your personal life are making you feel nuts, like they're getting on your nerves, and it could even be if you just go out, when you go out and about, when you go to the food store, you go to the bank, you go to the dry cleaners, you go, I don't know, to the doctor's office, wherever you're going, you could feel like people are like getting on your nerves in May. Some of you Cancers may have a relative, either a sibling or a relative, some other relative, or a friend that's particularly doing and saying things that are, getting on your nerves. That could happen this month as well. So I just want to jump in here and let you know about a few of the new videos I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos and for my Patreon shop. My financial psychic tarot readings for 2026 are now available. You may want to check them out and possibly watch your sun sign and get your rising sign as well. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2026 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. That's a very popular series. People do like to know what's lucky for them in a new year and what's new for them in a year. So you may want to check those out. Also, my psychic crystal readings for the month of May 2026 are available. They are a continuation and an expansion of the videos that I do right here, right now on YouTube and Rumble for my monthly readings. So the psychic crystal readings are an expansion and a continuation of this reading. Also, I'm hoping it's going to be edited, but I will mention it here. My new video series I've never done before. It's called The Course Correction Psychic Tarot and Oracle Card Readings, covering a 1-year time frame from May of 2026 through May of 2027. These readings are focusing on cautions and warnings using the tarot cards, and then giving you the solutions and advice using oracle cards. So you may want to check those out. And if you don't see them at the time that this video is published, they'll be coming soon. And the links for that will also be down below in the description box and on my website. Eventually they get on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So now on to card number 4, Cancer, and this could be you. You have the Knight of Cups. This is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So this could be you, but it could be another water sign person in your life. You could be thinking about moving, and this could be your residence where you live, but it could be moving in another sense. Maybe you're feeling like you want to move to a different career or move to a different job. But for many of you, this could be moving your home. And you could feel like you need to get things in order. You need to get things organized, and that you want to sell your stuff, your personal stuff, or sell your home, or sell other things. You may feel like too many people are asking things from you, and you may be questioning, where do I draw the line? And I hear crashing and burning, and when I look at your next card, I find that an interesting message from my guides, because I'm not even at your next card yet. You may also feel like I have to tolerate indecisiveness with people, and I'm fed up with it. So who's being indecisive in your life? One of your kids, your significant other, bosses, co-workers, I don't know who, but you're dealing with somebody. I feel like it's somebody close to you, like a relative. You may find them infuriating, like, you know, too much indecisiveness on their part. Too much indecisiveness and inaction. You may feel like they're not taking steps that they should be taking. This is a weird message. You may find out there's been listening devices. So where would somebody put a listening device to be listening to you? It could be happening at work. Maybe they have some kind of like surveillance going on, audio and visual, or audio or visual, or both, that you don't know about. But like, or maybe it's in the workplace. Like, are your phone conversations being recorded? Or do you have somebody that's like suspicious or investigating you personally, that's trying to audio record your voice in some way? I'm not saying that to make you paranoid, but it does come up here. So if you've been suspicious of that, it could be happening, because I am hearing audio record you. But it could also be video. I'm just hearing it as audio. That's how it was mentioned. Yeah, it's like to see what you're doing, to see what you're up to. So it could be a significant other doing it. Maybe they don't trust you, or they're, wary about you, or like I said, or it could be in the workplace. Now, that's not going to apply to all of you. So try not to go off the rails and get overly freaked out. And if you're not doing anything that would be upsetting to your love partner or upsetting to your bosses, then you don't need to worry. If you punch a time card, there could also be people keeping track or record of it, like, don't ask somebody else to clock you in and out. Or, so there could be somebody tracking and looking at how much time you're at work, or what time you come in, what time you leave, like things to do with your comings and goings could be also being noticed. Again, that would be at work if it's a time clock, but it could be happening in your family. If somebody's suspicious, they could be keeping a record of when you're there, when you're not there, like could be your spouse or significant other. So the last card in your reading, wow, this has come up. I know for sure Leo got it. I don't know if any other sign got it. I think maybe Gemini got it too. I'm not sure, but Tower's come up a couple of times and you've got it here. And so this is a fight, an argument, an end of a relationship, an end of an old paradigm or rulership. So new paradigm or rulership could begin. It could be a hurricane, a flood, or tornado, a lightning strike, some other type of bad storm or natural disaster. Sometimes the tower can mean an enlightenment, an awakening moment where you're enlightened about something. Wow, you have to be careful that a tree doesn't fall on the roof of your house. It could be a neighbor's tree. It could be branches, big branches, or a neighbor's tree. But I get like tree falling. And if it doesn't fall on your house, it could be on your garage, on your shed, on your gazebo, or your deck. So if there's any trees near your home, in your yard or neighboring, and there are big branches or things that you could get removed or cut, I recommend you do that and get that taken care of. But if it's on somebody else's property, all the way on their property and not hanging over your property, you can't trim that tree and you can't cut that down. But I get a tree falling. If there's a bad storm, it could even get uprooted. I saw that happen when I had a pastry shop years and years ago, back in the 80s. There was a tree across the street from my pastry shop, and it was a house across the street. And this was a massive, massive tree, massive and old, been there forever. It totally got uprooted and fell into the house. And it was massive. It was a hurricane that did it. It was a bad hurricane. But so you could see something like that happen. Yeah, I'm getting wind, windstorm. This is coming up for some of you. Some of you could have an explosive argument with your boss, or if you're seriously coupled with somebody. This could cause a break. It could end a relationship. It could make you quit or get fired too. So you got to be careful of big arguments with a love partner or a boss. And I go back to what I said earlier. Didn't I get one of your cards you felt like you were getting treated unfairly? That could be part of what the argument's about. You may feel like other people are getting a pass and special treatment or privileges, and you're getting a raw end of the deal at work. You could feel like that. With a significant other, I can't pick up what it would be about because it's a general reading. It's too many possibilities, but that could happen here as well. So one or the other or both. Let's hope it's not both. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Cancers to work with, use, and wear in the month of May 2026, you got charoite. And charoite is a stone for the soul. It's a soul stone. It resonates with the heart and third eye chakra. It brings healing, power, love, protection. It heals the physical body, but it can also heal emotions. It's a stone of transformation, and it's used for overcoming fears. It helps overcome obsessions and compulsions, and it stimulates your inner vision and is a very good grounding stone. It's going to make you see reason and make you have a lot of sense. Things you say and things you do will be from a position of making good sense. It's also going to help you align with other people with whom you have to work with. So it'll help you get along better with your coworkers or any clubs, groups, or organizations, and you got to work together as a team in that, or within your family. So it's going to help you work well and get along better with others. It's also going to like quell habits that are negative for you, like overeating, overspending, over drug or alcohol consumption, or anything like that. It's going to help calm those energies down for you. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video, share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell and all when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on Patreon. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box, and eventually these links get put on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you all have absolutely amazing energy that comes to you in this month of May, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.